Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back in. This is Lucas here again. This week I'm actually just going to be working on my idle air control valve for my 2001 Ford Ranger. I kind of have an issue with it where it just gums up every couple of months. I'm not sure exactly what's causing that, but I find taking it off, hosing it down with some carb cleaner, really gets it going again. So we're just going to take it off today. It's going to be a relatively short and quick video. The idle air control is right here, as you can see, at the back of the engine bay. So if we actually go around to the side, you can see right there's its bolt, and then you gotta go right underneath it. There's another bolt right there. And then all you have is this electrical connector right here, which you can just press in on it and pull it right off. Then it's just two bolts. It's really simple to get off. So what we're gonna do for that is I got me right here. Okay, we're gonna use an 8mm socket to get this one off. I'm just gonna use it on this attachment because it makes it a bit easier for the bottom one. So I apologize about the camera angles. Try and do this with one hand while taking it off with the other. All we're gonna do is we're gonna get this in down below. This will be the hardest part of the whole thing. It's just getting it onto that nut. And then once you get it on there, you're just gonna turn it off. Be careful though, you don't want to take it, to where it just falls down into the actual engine bay. So I would just get it a decent amount, then you can usually get it out by hand. Here we go. It's getting back up towards the firewall. So now I'm just going to reach in there. A few quick turns. And these are relatively long screws, so it's never quite fun to deal with. There we go. We got the first one out. Now all we got left is the nice easy one. For this one, just gonna take the extension off my socket. Nice and difficult to do with one hand. As you can see, I'm just using a 6-point socket. I prefer those. Less chance of rounding the nuts on it. So once you get it on there, we're just going to go right back. Just going to break it loose again. Get it loose. And for this one, we got plenty of room. I'm actually going to use one of these thumb screws right here. We're just going to spin it off. It's much easier than using the socket. Once you get a decent amount of the way out there, you can probably go with just your hands. There we go, it's unbolted. Easy as can be. Now all you have to do is you're just going to pull it right off. It'll have a little gasket. Might come with it, might stay on there. Just make sure you have the gasket. Now it doesn't look horrible when you're looking at it, but let me tell you, it just sticks open and it just revs you like no tomorrow. So I'm just going to be using this Valvoline carbon throttle body cleaner, just whatever I had. Set it down. And we're just going to let it drink a little bit. Right there. Once you get in there, you can kind of swish it around if you want. I'm just going to take this cotton swab though, and I go in there and clean it out. As you can see, I just put it in there for a sec, and it's already real dirty. So I'm going to do this a bit off camera, but all you have to do is just keep sticking it in there, just going right around it, getting all that dirt and debris out of there. So, as you can tell, it does not take much, and it just comes out dirty. So I'll be right back once I clean it out, and then we'll reinstall it. Okay, I just finished out cleaning out the inside. As you can tell, it's a bit shinier in there. Still a little wet. We're just going to let it dry for a few seconds. Then we're going to go put it back in the truck, but there's really not much to it. Okay, once it's dry, we're going to take our top bolt, put it through. Then we're going to match up the markings on this. This side's more prominent, so I'm going to put it going towards. Then we're going to start getting it attached back on. So now all we have to do is start this one, going just a little bit finger tight on it. Doesn't require all that much. We're just going to snug it up a bit, make it so the bottom one's a little bit easier for us. I like to go right till I can start seeing it poke through right here. Then we're going to get our next bolt, go over to the side of it. Then we're going to start working on that bottom bolt. And as you can see, you can pull it up, then just match it up right there. Make it so that bolt's going through the gasket as well. It's kind of hard to see, but the bolt is now going through the gasket. So we're going to pull it back a little bit, get it lined up, then we're just going to start tightening that bolt. Right till it snugs up. Don't go too tight on that, just give it a good little turn. For the bottom one, I'm going to go back over to the side, so I've found it's a little bit easier to get in there and film. If you're doing this yourself, kind of pick. I just chose this way because it seemed a little easier. So once it's on, just tighten it up. But there we go, it's all tightened on. Only one step left now. And that's just to take this clip right here, put it right back on there, go till you hear the click, then it's on. And that is how you clean the idle air control valve on a 2001 Ford Ranger. Nothing to it really, all you gotta do is get started on it, and it's really easy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comments, and thanks for watching.